Well, I've got a Lexus CT200 and I think I've got a dead battery. Well, I used to be able to get this trunk open. Now it's a little power release button. It won't open. I cannot open this trunk on my Tesla. I got it open before, not my Tesla, my Lexus, sorry. On my Lexus, it opened before and now it won't, and there's no way to get in here. The 12-volt battery is back behind here and the quarter panel behind the rear wheel and the bumper. I can't even get to it. So I'll have to jump start this vehicle, at least now. Hopefully it'll jump start, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. First, pop the hood on the Lexus. Reach under there, lift it up. Make sure you prop the hood open correctly with this. Then go over here to this fuse box, take your screwdriver here, push in, and it should lift up. See that? And then you've got inside of here something with a positive terminal. See that? Positive. We flip that up. I think, let's see how we flip it up. There. That is what we connect the jumper cable to. The other jumper cable is going to go to the engine somewhere, and we're going to jump start with a Tesla. That's why I said Tesla earlier. Before we do that, just to show that it doesn't work, here the light's coming on, but check engine, see, green, yellow, it won't turn on. The display used to come on. Now nothing's happening, nothing. So it's totally dead. So we have to jump it. So to be a jumper from the Tesla, pop the hood open and then pull it up. Everything we need is back behind this area right here. We have to pull these up. We just have pins underneath. Hold them down. Oh, this has got this shroud on the front. This is going to be harder. So to get rid of all this stuff, you just need to take these three. There's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 of these. You can pull up on them. There's tension clips on these sides, both sides of this unit, and then you can pull off the hose, which is right there. And there's the battery. This is what we're jumping with, right here. So this comes right off, and there you have it. 12 volts on the Tesla. This is going to power any kind of accessories we need to power, and this is obviously a lot harder to get to than in the Model X. Actually, the battery itself is easy to replace from here because it's right there, but the battery connections are much harder to get to than they are on the Model X. Here's my jumper cables, and remember, this Tesla is always live. It's always got 12 volts coming out and a ton of amps or whatever it is behind it because it's connected directly to the massive battery pack. Now this thing's pretty much dead, so what I'm going to do is start with this. I'm going to clamp on positive and negative. Before we do that, just make sure that the other two are not connected, that they're separated. I found a little negative area right there on the battery, and then for positive, we'll go right, oops. Okay, there, positive's on there making contact. Negative's not quite done, it fell off. Is it on there now? Let's see. Negative's on there now. There we go, we're set on this side. Now to the Tesla, which is live, as I mentioned, so you gotta be really careful with this. So let's do negative first. And keep that positive away. Keep the positive out there. There's the positive side. Make sure you don't do it the wrong to wrong. This is negative. Okay. And here is positive. Now we'll try out, see, there's no engine to start on the Tesla. We'll try out the Lexus. Okay, getting in. I hear beeping already. Look. We weren't hearing that before. That lights up green when I touch the pedal. Look, right on. Now you gotta start the engine, right? You just push down the gas. And there it goes. We jump started with the Tesla Model S. Jump started my hybrid Lexus. Oh, wow. I was wondering what I was gonna do with that. Now I'm gonna let this thing run and warm that battery up. Okay, so while the engine is running and charging that 12 volt, let's see if we can disconnect we will do the reverse order of connections, which is remove the positive and remove the negative, keeping them separated onto the ground, not touching, and then remove the positive. There we go. And then remove the negative. Excellent. Put this thing back. Oh, cover this back up. Do that. Put the cover back on. And I think we're done. It's still running. Yeah. All right. Success. Lexus helped out by Tesla. Jump started by a Tesla. And now there's a little bit of cleanup work here on the Tesla. I wish this was easier to put back together like on my X. If anybody knows an easier way to get power off the 12 volt in a Model S, a new Model S, okay, with the new frunk design, not the old frunk design, because that one had a lot more room. I think it was a lot easier. New Model S with new frunk design. Let me know if there's an easier way to do this, because I got to put all this back now. Okay, I found the one shortcut to power on the Model S here to get 12 volt power or to run 12 volt accessories off your Model S. And if you're just watching this little clip, this is the clip telling you how to run 12 volt accessories off of your Model S. You basically just need to take off this and some hose, tension clamps, and other front clamps right there. And then you take off the cover right here for your fuse box, and that's your power. That's your positive right there. Positive, you can clamp onto there, and here's your negative. You don't have to take this last piece off, although it really doesn't save you much time, but that's a shortcut. You want to go the long cut, the long way, just take this off. It's no big deal. It comes right off, actually. And then you got your 12 volt battery access. But that's how you gain access to your Model S, the new frunk design to run accessories off of it.